Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. When was the last time I picked up the camera? On my New York trip? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that was a few weeks ago now. So, hello. I am so excited to be vlogging because I am vlogging the final 24 days before my debut novel is released to the world. It's been amazing. So I wanted to just start this vlog, check in with you guys, kind of let you know where I'm at in the process. And if you are a writer or an artist yourself, this might be a good vlog to take notes on, or you can just watch, enjoy, come back to it when you want to. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep following the journey. And thank you all for your patience. I have been posting about one vlog a month. When before, it's kind of funny actually. It's kind of weird because, okay, I feel like I have a hair and I don't know where it is. Also, nails aren't done. I'm telling you, we have been going through it, y'all. Going through it. You already know. Okay, if you are a regular viewer, you already know about like my whole like health history and all of that. So I don't want to get into it all right now. I will link a video up there. Actually, I just I think the last vlog I posted was my Q&A, and I definitely went into it in there. So I will link to that. But we're here. We are doing the damn thing. My book was supposed to come out in April. Then I hurt my back. It was supposed to come out in June. A bunch of other things happened. It kept getting put off, and I said, okay, it is a spring book. The book takes place in a small Michigan town from March through June, like mid-June. And then the epilogue is 5 months later, and it's like getting closer to Christmas. Spoiler alert, epilogue is during Friendsgiving. So I really wanted to release this book before summer was over, because I'm like, this is a spring summer book and I want to have those vibes. And so I was like, okay, if I don't get it done this month and release it August 1st, I'm gonna have to wait until the spring. Like, I'm not gonna release a spring book when it's like snowing outside. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So I do live in Michigan, so it might still be snowing in March, April, May of next year. However, I was like, I can really do this. I have done harder things in smaller amounts of time. I have accomplished so much in my life, and I've been through so much. Like, finishing this dang book is easy. Like, this is fun, right? Like, this is my dream. This is what I've always wanted. And so, we're doing it. And I got to about 35,000 words yesterday. My goal is 50,000 words. I'm okay with not hitting the goal. I would rather have a shorter, completely like finished book than a longer book that I'm just like trying to fill with words. Like, I don't want to have that either. Like, I'm a very like Annabelle Monaghan, like straight to the point. So yeah, welcome back. My name is Stephanie. I'm 39. I live in Michigan, and I am a full-time creative person. I write for 2 local magazines. I'm also the content coordinator for those magazines. Writing is part of that job, but instead of explaining all that, I just like to say I write for 2 local magazines. And I also have one social media client who's been with me for like a year and a half. And I have a Substack, which you can subscribe to below. It's $5.55 a month, $5.55. And the first chapter of the book is actually on there right now. So there's a little like sneak peek for free subscribers. And then if you're a paid subscriber, and actually, I think you get like 1 free unlock for a paid post, and you can use it on that post. That's the first chapter. So if you're a rom-com reader and you want to check out my book for free, you can go and read that first chapter right now. So I'll put it on the screen and I'll put it down below. Actually, I don't even fucking know when this vlog is going up. It's probably not even going up until after the book is released. So just go buy the fucking book, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you more later. Okay, I just had lunch. I made a gluten-free turkey wrap. I had some not gluten-free chips. Actually, wait. They're Doritos. They're corn chips. So I think they are gluten-free. We're just going to say they were. And then some strawberries. So really delicious. I'm drinking a Coke Zero. I got Starbucks this morning. And I walked around a park near me that I've never hung out at. We have 2 parks by us. We have one way on our street and then one the other direction. And this one I just kind of discovered a few weeks ago because I was driving and I just happened to pass it. So, and it's even better than the smaller one we've been going to. So I loved it. It's all shaded. They have a beautiful path and it was really nice, quiet, just perfect morning. And I made a reel, posted that. I also wrote and sent out my next Substack, which this one, instead of an excerpt, this one is actually an update on my writing journey and kind of where I'm at right now, 24 days out from the release date. I have been working on the book itself really, really hard the last couple of days, especially yesterday. I wrote over 11,000 words, which I've never done that in a day. Like the most I've ever done is maybe like 4, 5, 6,000. And actually at first I thought I only wrote 6,000 because I'm really bad at math. And then I did the math and I was like, holy shit, I did like double that. And I did it from the bar where my boyfriend works because it's the bar that I'm basing off. The bar in the book. How do I explain this? Okay, so the bar in the book, I'm a writer, I swear, I'm really good with words. So the bar in the book is called the Lakeside Tap. It's where Max works. My boyfriend works at a bar. And I based the Lakeside Tap off of the bar that my boyfriend works at. And so where he works, I went there yesterday, used their Wi-Fi, posted up at a table. I like to do that a lot. I find it really inspiring to work there while he's working. And of course I get like free drinks and everything, which is always nice. So did that yesterday. So today I'm kind of giving my brain a break. I'm fully done with the book except for the last chapter and the epilogue. Need to finish those. I've already sent out the draft to 3 ARC readers. And then I have, or not ARC readers, beta readers. And then I have 2 more to send it out to, and then I possibly have 2 more. So we are building a really, really great beta team. And then, yeah, if anyone wants like the more polished version, they can be part of the ARC team. But I really needed like a team of editors, basically. And everyone's been so supportive, so awesome. I'm just super, super happy and grateful for everyone's help, everyone's support. I mean, I haven't been able to pay anyone in this except for my illustrator. I paid her $1,300 to do my book illustration, so please do not try to tell me that it was AI. People are already doing that. Her name is Chelsea Kemp. She's awesome. I can link to her below. And yeah, let me actually go to my draft and see if there's any more edits. What I'm having my beta team do is if they have any comments, they can use the comment section in Google Docs for that. But I also said you can email me, text me, whatever. However you want to give me your feedback is fine. And I'm mostly looking for big picture feedback because like I can use spell check. I can use other tools for like the proofreading type of editing, but I need to know more like, is the pacing good? Does it feel rushed? Does it feel too slow? Are you rooting for the couple? Like, did you enjoy it? Like stuff like that. Like, did the ending really wrap things up? Of course, I can ask that when I'm done with the ending. I know what the ending's going to be. I just have to actually it is. It's like written in bits and pieces because every time I have an idea for this book, I have to write it down because I'm worried I'm going to forget it. So like I have Google Docs on my phone too. So I'll literally just like whip that up or like write it in my notes app and like email it to myself later. Like, you know, there's kind of been parts of the book that have been written in like dips and dabs and kind of just like putting it together. So that's kind of what I'm doing for those last couple of things. And I'm planning on finishing that tomorrow, probably. And then by next week, hopefully I'll have some feedback, can create a more, you know, make it more polished, polish it up, and then we can go from there. So I want to see if there's any more comments, questions, concerns on my draft. There wasn't this morning. So, okay, yeah, I don't see any right now. And yeah, so no news is good news. No worries there. So today I'm really just taking a break. I'm giving myself a brain break. I'm letting my brain rest. It's really good to do that when you're being creative. Come back to it with fresh eyes. If you're painting, if you're doing anything like that, it's a really good thing to do. So I am putting the actual writing on hold today, but I am doing some other promotional things. And I'm also watching YouTube, relaxing, taking care of myself. Like I said, I took a little walk this morning. Walking is still tough for me with my injuries, but I am, doing my best with that. So that is the update for now. I just realized I have not given you guys a reading update in a while. I've been reading a lot. Since I hurt my back, I've been reading a lot. I almost said eating a lot, but I've also been eating a lot. Eating and reading, that is my life. And could there be a better life? I don't think so. I just need to say, every summer after, some people are going to burn me at the stake. I did not get the hype, which I normally don't when it comes to book talk books. And I'm not trying to be a snob. I'm not trying to sound like a snob or like I'm better than people that like those books, because I like some popular things. Like I love Bridgerton, which is very popular. I don't hate things just because they're popular. Sometimes I'm more resistant to it just because I think sometimes things do get overhyped. Every summer after, I really liked Carly Fortune's writing style. So if she has another book that I would enjoy more, that I might read it, because it has to do with the plot. It has to do with the fact that these people, okay, spoiler alert, I don't know, maybe it's not a spoiler. I know most people have read this book. This was popular in 2020, okay, during COVID, I think. It was all over the internet. These people, they spend the whole book, which is over a span of 13 years. I don't even know if I can say it. It pisses me off so much. They do not talk for 13 years because she has this big secret, which is very predictable, by the way. If you think you know what it is, then you know what it is. I called it first 3 pages of the book. So she's hiding this deep, dark secret from him for over a decade, and they don't speak. And then in the end, she tells him, this is right at the end. She tells him, and he's like, oh, I already knew. I've known this whole time and I still love you. They could have been together that entire fucking time. Are you serious? But y'all won't be damn adults and have a fucking conversation. This whole book could have been wrapped up with an email, with a text. I don't... there wouldn't have even been a book, though, if they had actually been adults and communicated. But and granted, at the beginning, they are kids. But when they stop talking, they're 18. And then when they talk again, they're 30. And I'm like, honey, you spent your entire 20s avoiding this man that you love, that you get panic attacks over because you love him so much and you're obsessed with him. But you won't talk to him about this one thing. You'd rather just not talk to him at all for 13 years. And then when you tell him, he already knows and he already loves you, so you could have been together that whole time. I just thought that was the stupidest plot to a book. I don't know. Maybe if The Secret had been more of a twist. And I've heard that the show... I've even heard that people who loved the book didn't like the show. I've heard the show is even worse. So I don't know, you guys. Please don't hate me. Please don't send me hate mail. But any book where they're miscommunicating or not communicating the entire book, and you're waiting for them to have this one conversation, and then they have it and they can finally be together, and then the book ends. It's you don't even get to enjoy them being together. The entire book, they're just dancing around each other. I don't know, you guys. I am writing an enemies to lovers. There's definitely some secrecy. There's a lot of will they, won't they, there's a lot of that push and pull because it's fun and I get that, but they're still not completely avoiding each other the whole book. What's the point? I don't know. Anyway, I just talked for 4 minutes about this. I still gave it 3 stars. Believe it or not, I still give it 3 stars for the vibes, for the, like I said, I liked her writing style. I liked it's weird. I liked it, but I did not like the characters' behavior. I thought they were very immature, very silly, very stupid. And I like would not want to be friends with these people. Like they don't know how to function. Like, which someone's going to say that about Charlotte. I know someone is going to hate Charlotte in the love lottery. And they're going to say that exact thing, which is the irony of it, because she's 38 and she is a hot mess and doesn't have her shit together. But, you know, that's realistic. And maybe people who don't talk to each other for 13 years about something that they could have handled a long time ago and they just want to waste their time, maybe that's realistic for someone. I don't know, because I don't do that. So I don't know. Someone related to it because it became a huge hit and as a show. So really my opinion doesn't matter. Carly Fortune she's making her millions. Well, I don't know about millions. I don't know how much she makes, but she's making good money, at least a few $100,000, right? So, you know, again, it was nothing against her. It was just the characters, which again, I'm like, I will be so offended if someone doesn't like my characters. So it's okay if Carly's offended by what I have to say, but she'll never see this and, you know, it's fine. And I rated it 3 stars on Goodreads and I didn't write a review. I normally don't write reviews. There's no point. It takes too long and I don't think anyone reads my reviews anyway, even if I did do it. I am wearing shorts, by the way. They're like falling towards my crotch. Okay, that's all I have to say. Bye. It is now Tuesday, July 14th. And there is a lot going on, y'all. Okay, so first of all, I typed the 2 magic words yesterday. The end. I finished my debut rom-com novel. The beta readers are reading it. I already got amazing feedback. I am so happy, so excited. We have 18 days, as of today, 18 days until release day. I have plans almost every day with friends this week, which like never happens. You guys know how bad I am with the friend thing, but it's changed. That's the thing, is like my health is the worst it's ever been. I'm not even going to get into that because you guys have heard enough about it, but also like I will hopefully have more answers after my follow-up appointment this Thursday morning, because I think I finally figured out what the fuck has been wrong with my body for the last 12 years. That's increasingly gotten worse over the last several months, and no doctor who's gone to medical school and gets paid, 8 times as much as I do. None of them figured it out, but somehow I did. So I'm going to be presenting them with like an entire report on Thursday. But yeah, that's all I'm saying about that, because otherwise this will turn into an entire rant, an entire video of me just ranting about the American healthcare system and how fucked up it is, especially for women, especially for Black women. So I'm going to stop. Okay. But the book's going great. Friend thing is going great. I've been a little mean to my partner and I feel really bad about that. So, I got to make that up to him, but it is his birthday month and I'm taking him to a nice dinner and going to I'm really trying to be a nice person. And it's so hard when you're in pain 24/7 and you're also angry about the pain because professionals have not been there for you. But like, I can't take that out on my man who has been there for me like this entire time. So anyway, I just got to like check my attitude a little more often. I am about to take a bath because why bed rot when I can bath rot? And I need to get a lot of work done for the magazines and for Tiffany. Everyone has been so understanding though about my situation with my health and my pain and everything that's been going on. Like, I'm just so grateful for Lisa, who's the publisher of the magazines, Tiffany, who's my social media client. They have been incredible. Like I said, Brian, my friends, my family. I'm just feeling so grateful for all the support. And it's just amazing that in the book that I just finished writing yesterday, that is in my beta reader's hands right now and will soon be in your hands, is literally about this, you guys. Literally, Charlotte, the main character, Like, that's the real lesson in the end. Spoiler alert, is that the community comes together. I might have already told you guys this. I don't care, okay? I repeat myself. It's something I do. It's a neurodivergent thing. Take it or leave it. I don't know what to tell you. There's some things that are just never going to change. I'm always going to repeat myself, and I'm never going to understand jokes, and you'll have to explain the joke to me every time, and it's probably going to ruin it, and I'm so, so sorry. But I can check my attitude, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Because, yeah, I have been like, by the way, if you're wondering what this is, so I'm a little bougie with my baths. You may or may not know that if you're new. But one of the new things that I've been doing is taking basically a bucket of ice. Like, I'm putting my poppies on ice, or my I almost said lollipop. My Ollipops on ice, because I don't like that. I take like 3-4 hour baths, and like I have a bath tray and I have my laptop in there and I have everything set up so I can literally work in the bath, because it really helps with my pain and also my mental health and everything like that. But I don't like that my drinks always end up getting warm because it's warm in the bathroom. So I started like putting them on ice, and then they stay cold. So little ghetto hack for you guys, okay? That's what we do here in Detroit. Financially, things are the worst that they have been probably since 2016, 17, 6, 7, something like that. Like, y'all, behind the scenes of this book has been like, I'm amazed at myself. I am so fucking proud of myself for finishing this book, because I had every single excuse in the world not to do it. And I know I told you guys about this the other day. I was not going to finish it this summer. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my time. I can always come out with it in March, you know, just rest the rest of the year. And I'm like, no, because here's the thing. This book is giving me something to look forward to. It's giving me a reason to keep going. I know that sounds bleak, but like, seriously, and my son's not here right now for the summer. He's with his dad's side of the family. So when Trey's around, like, he is my reason. He is the reason I live and breathe. And when he is around with me, like physically, like, he is a constant reminder of like why I need to stick around on this planet. And I do tend to get more depressed when he's not here. And I know that's like codependent. You know, he is an 11-year-old boy. He's going to be 12 in September. Like, he should not have that responsibility, but that's literally how I feel, because it was just me and him for 8 years. And I went through some of the hardest times of my life then too. And I don't know, you guys, sometimes I just feel like I have been through so much, and like I'm waiting for my reward, like my light at the end of the tunnel, my gift for going through all of this bullshit. But then it's like, I'm actually just punished with more bullshit. And it's like every year I'm like, this is the year it's going to get better. This is the year it's going to get better. This is the year it's going to get better. And in some areas of my life, it has. Like I said, I'm finally with an amazing man. I've been with him for over 2 years now. I finally have good friends. I'm getting along with my family. Like, there's other things that are going great that I wanted for a long time. But now it's like my health is crashing down. My financial life sucks, which I've told you guys before. Like, I've never really had or made a lot of money. That just hasn't been my life. My family was always lower middle class. I've always been lower middle class to even, I would say I'm lower class poverty level now. I'm under the poverty level, basically. I looked it up because I wasn't sure. So, you know, that's kind of a thing that's like always going on, but it's like, I always think it's going to get better, and sometimes it does. And then it's like a bunch of shit, like an avalanche happens and it's all gone again. And it's just like, I don't know what else I can do. I can't do anything else. I've been working my ass off my whole life. I've already tried the positive attitude thing my whole life. I've tried manifestation. I've taken the courses. I've had the therapists. I've had the coaches. I've done the mantras and the meditations, and I've done all the things. And shit still happens because I'm still human, and we still live in this society where shit happens. You know, I didn't design my reality. People say that you do. I didn't choose to be in pain. Who would choose? Why would anyone ever choose that? Why would you choose to be abused? Why would you choose like any of these things? Like, no, I know that those aren't in my control. And so I can't blame myself. And I also just kind of need to stop expecting that, like, if I do ABC, I will get XYZ. I think that is, okay, I did not plan to preach today, but I've been talking for 9 minutes, so I hope you guys have your notes out, your notebooks out, because this is something to write down. Like, wait, did I forget it already? We need to control our expectations. And I've talked about this before. I talk about it all the time because I have something called adjustment disorder, which means any type of change, even if it's one that I choose, takes a toll on my mental health, okay? It's something that I have. My last therapist, I've had several therapists in my life. The last one that I had was the first one that picked up on this. I don't have clinical depression where I'm depressed all the time for no reason. I have depression because of adjustment disorder, and I probably have adjustment disorder because I'm neurodivergent. So what happens is when my reality does not meet my expectations, it feels actually painful, and it spirals me into a deep depression more than a normal person who doesn't have that. Because no, none of us like change. We've all been through shit. But it's the way that it affects me, right? My reactions are much bigger and much deeper and last longer than someone who doesn't have this issue. So I need to, but again, like, this is for all of us, no matter who you are. Like, we all need to manage our expectations, because I feel like, especially if you're a millennial, we were given false expectations of what our adulthood was going to be. And at this point, we really just have to let that shit go. Like, we have to be like, it's not going to be the way I was told it was going to be. Like, we've been proven that over and over and over, that just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're going to get a job. Just because you meet someone that you're in love with doesn't mean you're going to get married. Just because you want kids doesn't mean you're going to have kids. There's so many things in our lives that we were told would happen if we were just a good person and worked hard and checked all these boxes. And it's just not true, because we live in a reality where everyone has free will and anyone can do anything. Anyone can do anything to you or for you or against you. We can't control other people. We can't control the systems that are already in place. We can't control the legal system. We can't control the healthcare system. We can't control these things. We can vote as much as we want. We can vote until we're blue in the face. We can get on the streets and picket and protest until we're blue in the face. I've done it. I've been there. I've done it all. I've advocated, and I'm still advocating. But it doesn't mean that everyone is going to do what we want them to do. And so we have to just be okay with it, which is so hard. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I've literally been researching, like, how do I control my anger about things that I have no control over? Like, how do I let go of the past? How do I forgive? How do I forget? How do I move forward, even though I have all this anger about all these things that have happened to me that weren't my fault? Like, how do I move forward and just be okay? And so that's the season of life that I'm in. Full transparency, there it is. And now I'm going to take a bath, and I'm going to work on some stuff, because I still have shit to do. Because again, I live in a society where I need to make money, and I'm not making much right now. I have had, I don't know if I told you guys this, I'll tell you, I don't really care if you know. You guys know everything about me anyway. So my son has been getting Social Security for disability for years and years, since like 2017, 2018 maybe. He is autistic and ADHD. Most of you know that part. So he does get, we've been getting $600 a month for the last several years. I was recently told that I owe them that money back, and I also got it cut off. So I am no longer bringing in $600 a month that I was expecting to bring in when I left my job in February. I had everything set up, y'all. If you want to talk about unexpected change, I had everything set up when I left my job. I had like $8,000 in savings. I was still bringing in $600 a month from the Social Security, which yes is for my son, but if you have a kid, you know how expensive kids are. So yeah, all of that would go towards him. And then I also have my social media client, Tiffany. I have the 2 magazines with Lisa. So I was going to be making around $2,000 a month or so, which isn't much, but better than what I'm actually making now, which is closer to 1,000. I was able to get on food stamps. I have to renew those. I don't know if those are going to be taken away, because it's like all of these supports that I thought I would have are going away. And another thing too is I was not expecting for my back issues to get worse and to find out what's actually been going on with my body for over a decade. I wasn't expecting that plot twist. So when I left my job, we were like, okay, we can get rid of the cleaning lady. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. Like, I was going to do all the cleaning. Like, I was going to be a housewife. We were going to figure it out. And then, you know, a month or two, I think it was a month or maybe 2 months after I left my job, I could no longer do any of that physical labor. I can barely walk. So expect the unexpected. I don't know, you guys. It's like, I feel like I do everything right. I plan everything to a T. I save my money. I get my ducks in a row. I have ABC, XYZ, spreadsheets, lists, planners, plans, calendars. And all of it just comes crashing down with things that I can't control. Like, the stuff shows up and it's like, but then, you know, people will blame you and they'll say, oh, you should have done this and you should have done that and you should have seen this coming. And it's like, I have enough anxiety. I cannot plan and prepare for every little bad thing that may or may not happen. I'm sorry that I can't do that. I can't tell the future. I don't have a crystal ball. If I did, I would not be in the position that I'm in now, which I don't like. So, book's going good. Friends and family going good. Everything else has gone to shiitake mushrooms, and we are taking a bath about it. Okay. So this is like my little ice bucket. As it's falling. It is literally 96 degrees out right now. I'm so hot. Like, even inside, I'm so hot. I'm sweating. I just took a bath and got ready and everything, and I'm sweating it all off. Is this so good? I'm gonna make a coffee for the road. Hopefully I don't have to poop when I get there. Oh yeah, it's still good. It's really good. I am going to a fundraising event that one of the magazines that I write for is sponsoring. So I need to go and show my face and do all of that. And I don't know where any of my portable coffee things are. Okay. What's this? Whose is this? I don't even know whose this is. I think it's Brian, so I'm gonna use it. Is it clean? I can't tell. There's like a ring and I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not. Whatever. This is what we're gonna bring. I have a straw. Oh, sorry. I have a straw that fits. I'm gonna use plastic just in case. I know they say plastic is bad for you, but you know what's worse? Breaking everything. And that's usually what I do. Okay. I have just been so depressed and in like mental and physical anguish that like everything I do is in slow motion now. And I do like, I mean, you guys know how productive I used to be. Like, my to-do list would have 15 things on it every day. And nowadays I can do like 2 things. So it's just been, I feel like it's just weird. It's just been really weird. It's not like my personal normal at all. Okay, I'm gonna put together this coffee. My friend Becky's meeting me there. She's being my date since Brian had to work. Oh, I need more water too. Oh, I bought a brand new, really nice water bottle that I could actually throw into a bag or a purse, because this obviously, like, you can't keep it like from leaking or anything. Also, it's so big, it doesn't even fit into most cup holders in cars. Like, it depends on the car that I'm in, but like, anyway, so I finally got a new water bottle, brought it to New York, left it in New York. I had it for like 3 days. or I used it for like 3 days. I bought it like a month in advance, and I was so excited about it. I was like debuting it on my New York trip, and it's somewhere there, around there. Someone found it. Someone's enjoying it. It is never a Stephanie vacation if there is not something lost, something broken, something on me broken or hurt or sick. There's always something, especially when it's me and Angela together. Between the two of us, I mean, we are like walking calamities. You guys know my best friend Angela. She lives in New York. Okay, I'm gonna put the coffee in here, go to this event, act like my life isn't in shambles, talk about my book, try to get the word out more. I'm probably gonna see people I know, and all of that. And my friend Becky's coming with me. Becky and I have been friends since kindergarten. It's funny because we've known each other since kindergarten, but like how many years would it be? Every like 15 years or so, we like kind of reconnect. Like nothing bad has ever happened. We just like end up in different circles and like life changes and we just kind of lose touch. Then we come back together. So it was like we were best friends in kindergarten, and then we were really close in our early 20s because we both dated people from the same city. Like we grew up in Romeo, and we were both dating guys from Fraser, which is another city, which is actually closer to where I live now. So we were close during that, and we would come down here together to visit our boyfriends, and we have like pictures and stuff from that. And then we reconnected again like 3 or 4 years ago because her daughter, she was worried her daughter had autism as well, because you guys know my son is autistic. And then now, I don't know where my scissors are. Now I have this thing on here. Now we're close, like even like without the kids, like we do stuff, the two of us. So yeah, that's been really nice because you guys know like how long I felt really, really lonely and like I had no friends, like pretty much all of 2025 and most of 2024. Like 2021 through 2023, I had like a really, really thriving social life. And unfortunately, you know, we all just have our own things going on, number one, but also people are lazy. And like, if it's not convenient, they're not going to do it. So, you know, if you move 20 minutes farther, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know. Apparently it's just really hard to keep in touch for some people. So, okay. I am going to go to this event. I'm running late as always. Wish me luck. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I am 20 minutes late to meet up with my friend. More than 20 minutes late, probably closer to 30 at this point. I'm going thrifting with my friend Emily. I'm going to go to a new thrift store or two, and I am like way overdressed for the heat, but I just get really cold inside because everyone has their AC blasting. I think I've explained this before, and I think most people are probably like that. So I have started to get beta reader feedback back. I've had 2 beta readers. I have like 5 or 6 set up, maybe more. I don't know offhand. I'll have to check, but I think I've sent it to like 6 or 8 people. I know the number keeps going up, but I honestly just don't know. But I've gotten back like completed feedback from 2 people who actually finished the book. And it's funny because one of them like didn't like Charlotte, didn't understand her, didn't understand why the 2 people couldn't just be together. And then the other person was like, if I was Charlotte, I wouldn't have wanted a relationship at the time either because of everything she has going on. So it's just funny how like everyone is so different. I'm not making any like major changes because I'm really happy with the way it is. And it seems like most people are too. A lot of people have read the first chapter on my Substack. But I am making little tweaks to kind of like tie up loose ends that I forgot about, which there were 1 or 2 that I did forget about. And, you know, things like that, just little word tweaks. Obviously, I'm keeping Charlotte as Charlotte. I'm keeping her bisexual. I'm keeping her chaotic because that is who she is. I'm not changing anything about the core characters, like personalities, anything major like that. Just more making things make sense more that people are confused by. But again, I feel like everyone is different, and I'm the type of writer where I don't like to give everything away. Like, and I'm the type of reader too where I don't want everything given away. Like, I love the mystery, I love surprises, I love twists, I love not knowing it all and kind of like picking up clues along the way. And that's kind of how this book is. And it's funny because the reader that didn't understand Charlotte, she wanted, like, she's more analytical. And she said that she normally reads fantasy and historical stuff. And she's not the target market. She's 56 years old, does not read rom-coms, does not read contemporary romance, not writing a contemporary romance. I think she's writing a fantasy as well. And so she kind of wanted a bigger reason why they shouldn't be together. But I kind of feel like if you're a hot mess and your life is a hot mess, if you've ever been in that position, you're not looking for a fucking relationship. Like, you just want to wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and, try to get your shit together. So I think she just personally didn't relate to that. But I feel like most people who are in their 30s and 40s who maybe have gone through a divorce or have been single before. My friend the same friend who like didn't really get it, I guess. She also has been married like since she was like 18 or something. Like, she's never had to be in middle age dating and struggling on your own and trying to figure out your life and starting over. Like, this is really a book for people who have been through some shit and are like trying to figure out how to be a grown-up again, kind of thing. So if you've never been through that, then you might not understand it. You might think that Charlotte's annoying or weird or dramatic or whatever. But I think it will resonate with the right people. And so, yeah, I mean, I am just really, really excited at how real this is. But I am going to stop talking because Gracie Abrams came out with a new album and I want to listen to it. Although I found out that she's a Nepo baby. So I won't be buying anything from her because I don't think she needs it. Am I still going to buy things from Taylor Swift? Yes, but that's different, okay? Me and Taylor Swift have a different relationship. Gracie Abrams, little nepotiz. I mean, your dad does like Star Trek and Star Wars and shit. Like, I think you're okay. But I still want to listen to it. So I'm going to go do that on Spotify. It is a few days later. I feel like I'm always in the same spot, but it's my spot. So here we are. I painted my nails myself very badly today because I'm trying to give them a break and not have acrylics right now. So that is what we're doing. I also am not dyeing my hair anymore. I know I've told you guys about that, but so I do have some grays coming in and I'm leaving them for the first time in years. So we're doing that. I got some beta feedback today. So I have gotten 3 beta readers feedback. 2 of the 3 do not read rom-coms. So I don't know if they were the best choices for beta feedback because they were definitely more critical, I would say. And I think I did tell you about one of them. But I got one today that was like, she did not tell me one positive thing. Not one. And then she was supposed to, okay, first of all, you guys know I don't have the money to pay anyone to edit, okay? I am pulling myself up by my bootstraps like the boomers want me to do, and I am having to go out and find people that are willing to read it for free and give me feedback. And so it's not gonna always be the best readers, best editors in the world, right? Because it's for free, I get that. But this person, this beta reader, is actually an editor by profession. And a friend of mine was like, well, maybe I can see if she's willing to read it for free. She's not really working right now. She's kind of bored. I don't know. I was like, okay, great, cool. So I sent it over, like, no big deal. And then literally it was like, instead of emailing me directly, she told my friend, and my friend told me, and like copied and pasted the text or email. I don't know. It was just so weird. This person's weird. I don't know. Not trying to be mean, no judgment on like her taste. Like, everyone has a different taste. She said she doesn't read rom-coms, which, okay, but like, if it's not the genre that you're reading, like, you still have to be objective and you have to be kind. I mean, I think you have to be kind. Apparently she doesn't think that. But it was just like, she literally said, they swear too much. I predicted that they would be together by chapter 3. Well, duh, they're gonna be together. It's a rom-com. We all know they're gonna be together. Like, you should know. I'm shaking right now because I'm hungry, not because I'm pissed off. Because again, like, to each her own. I'm not upset that she didn't like the book. Like, that is not why I'm upset. And I'm not upset. But what bothers me is when people are not kind. And also the fact that she said, so she didn't like the swearing. She didn't like that you could tell they were going to end up together. And then she said something like, there were a couple of things that needed to be capitalized that weren't. And she said something like, so I think she needs to get a professional editor to edit it before it goes to print. Bitch, you were the professional editor. You guys, I am uploading everything to Amazon in like 5 days. So people are going to get what they're going to fucking get. Like, you know, so one of the 3 people that have read it in full so far gave it 10 out of 10, did not have any negative things to say. And she's the only one out of the 3 that actually reads rom-coms. So I feel like I'm doing well because the one person who's read it all the way through actually enjoys this genre and did not have any negative feedback. No criticism. Like, I asked her extra questions. I was like trying to get it out of her in case she was just trying to be nice. And she did not have anything else. So I don't think it's me. I think it's them, but I'll find out when it gets out in the world, and maybe everyone will hate it, but you know what? I love it. And my one friend, Sarah, who read it and likes rom-coms, liked it. So I'm not worried about it. I just thought the approach was rude. And also, like, it was just very odd. It was a very odd response, which, yes, this is my first novel that I'm publishing. Yes, this is my first time having beta readers, but I'm just thinking of myself. Like, I am the type of person where I am terrified to hurt someone's feelings. Like, I go above and beyond to not hurt people's feelings because I worry about that so much, because I am a very blunt, straightforward, honest person. And I know that I can be hurtful accidentally. So I go above and beyond to not be that way. And I just feel like some people just don't have that self-awareness where they're like, you know, this might come across a certain way. Maybe I should like pad it a little bit. But I'm pretty sure she's a boomer, and we all know they don't give a fuck. So more power to her if that's how she wants to be. But I personally am just taking it with a grain of salt. Like, yeah, I'm going to capitalize what needs to be capitalized, but I'm not changing the character's personality. Charlotte swears like a sailor. She's going to do that. It's who she is. I'm not changing the fact that it's predictable. It's a fucking rom-com. It's not some literary masterpiece that's going to win a Nobel Prize. It's for fun. It's not that serious, girl. So get with it. It is much, much later now. Okay, I don't know what Brian's doing out there, but he's like drilling something. So sorry if you can hear that. But these are my current reads. So I've been reading A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. I started it on the way to New York, and I'm almost halfway through. It's another classic. You guys know I've been really into classics lately. Loving it so much. Definitely going to be a 4-star, but it might even be a 5-star. I'm going to have to see, but like I'm loving every second of it. No complaints. And then this is in the Omegaverse series, which this is a Why Choose Romance. So obviously this is a little more smutty, but I am
over 100 pages in and no smut has happened. So I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking with it, because sometimes when it's a romance, I have a hard time when there's no smut in it. It just like, I get kind of bored. It has to be really well written and really like entertaining in other ways. But I know this is it's gonna get crazy in a second, because I also read a pack for fall. So this is the second one that I've read in the series, but it's the third book in the series. And I think it's like, they're so cute, but they're also really, really spicy. And then this is my new Kindle case. I got this at the adult book fair I went to the other day. I think I told you guys last week that I've been like super social lately. Like basically all week last week I had something social going on. So I'm really proud of myself for that. But this week I'm taking it easy. But I did get this case at that book fair. And these are a million books that I haven't read. They're not even loading. There's so many of them. So yeah, that is that. But yeah, I love this case so much. And it came with like the plastic part, so I can put stickers on that at some point.
Guys, it is the next day and I decided that I need to have a me day. Like, it is no longer a want, it is a need, because even though I mostly work for myself now, I have not really stopped for the last couple months, especially the last month with finishing the book and promoting that and getting that out there. That's been a big deal, plus my normal work, plus all this health shit, which is basically like all of my doctor's appointments. It's basically a part-time job at this point to just like take care of myself and live somewhat comfortably. So I decided, I woke up and I declared, I was like, this is going to be a me day. I'm going to do all my favorite things. I don't give a fuck if anyone else needs anything else. There's like one little thing I have to do for the magazine because the proofs are due at 4 p.m. I have an alarm set to do that. And I think that's it. As far as like work goes, I did just film a reel, but I'm going to edit it and post it later. And then I also want to post my number countdown graphic on my writing Instagram account later tonight. But I mean, those are like fun things that like fuel me, you know, fill my cup. And so I'm going to do that later. But for now, we are just relaxing and having fun and having a nice, just cute little girly day, okay? So come with me. It's going to be fun. I'm staying off my phone. I took a bath this morning. I did not even have my phone in the bathroom. I love doing that, just like keeping my phone charging in another room while I'm in the bath. And then I don't even have to like be tempted to look at my phone or whatever. Like I can just completely ignore it, not even have it on my mind. And so that was really nice. I got ready. Like I said, I filmed a reel, and then now I'm going to go to Target. I was thinking about getting a coffee, but I just brought an Alani with me. I'm trying to save money, and I need money for the things that I'm buying today. So let's crack this open. Speaking of money, I also need to go to the bank and deposit a check. So we're going to do that, and then that's pretty much it. I have some things I need to... Sorry, I was just getting like cat hair and lint off of my pants, like the crotch of my pants. That's lovely. So I do, at Target, I do have some things that I need to replenish that I'm out of, like beauty, shower stuff. Like I kind of noticed while I was taking my bath, like what I'm running out of, what I am out of. And I need to get my replacement water bottle that I lost in New York. And I need to get a couple other things that I can't remember that are on my list. So let's just go and have a wonderful time. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to walk slowly through the store. I'm not going to rush. And I'm just going to enjoy my afternoon and then do like those tiny little things later on. So cheers to just a beautiful, gorgeous summer day by myself. So peaceful, so glorious. I haven't had cherry in a while. I kind of got sick of it because it was like, I got a big pack of it and that was all I was drinking for a while. Okay. I'm wearing my white linen pants and I'm like terrified because I have been getting stains on like all of my clothes. Actually, it looks like this is already stained, so it's fine. I think I'm actually going to play a CD. Sorry, this is like so nasty, but I haven't done that in a while. Fun fact about me, I only have Taylor Swift CDs, so it'll be one of those. I want to listen to Debut, which I haven't heard in a while. Actually, I heard the Tim McGraw song the other day, just on a playlist, but I'm kind of thinking about listening to this. I just feel like it's really good for summertime. Fearless is also really good. I mean, they're all really good. What's missing here? I have them in order, so I must have something in the player right now. What do I have? Okay, 1989. Okay, that's gonna bug me. Okay, so I'm thinking Debut, Fearless. 1989 is actually my favorite, but I kind of want something different today. Lover is another favorite. Like, those are probably my top two. I do like Midnights, but I'm just not really feeling anything else. Oh, and then I found this Random Weekend CD. I don't even know where I found it. I found it somewhere and I like stuck it in here. Okay, so let's start with Debut. I'm excited. Box beneath my bed is a letter. Gosh, there is so much traffic today. I don't understand. It's like 1:30 p.m. on a Wednesday. What are we doing? It's not even rush hour. Are people going to lunch? Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. I think just where I live, it's just busy all the time. And I forget that because I don't really leave the house anymore. I mean, during the school year, I have to drive Trey to school and back, but since it's summer, I don't leave the house unless I absolutely have to or absolutely want to. Like today I wanted to. So I'm not gonna let it ruin my day, but of course I had to tell you guys because I have to tell you all my complaints in this world. There was something else I was gonna tell you. Oh, I forgot that I can mobile deposit my check, so I'm gonna skip the bank. I also forgot that I have prescriptions to pick up at Walgreens. Oh my gosh, you guys, did I tell you that the other day I went to the wrong Walgreens, and then by the time I got to the right one, they were on lunch. And I was like, fuck this. I am not waiting around any longer. I'm just going to come back another day. So I still have to go do that. I have 3 to pick up. There's 4 that I take every day. And then I also would love to go read somewhere cool, like a park or a coffee shop or something, but it says it's 71 degrees in my car thermometer. Thermostat, whatever the fuck. I don't think that's right. I think it's like 80 or 90 degrees. It's extremely hot, and I'm wearing pants. That was a choice, but still. So I don't know. I don't know where I want to go for that. I might just end up going back home. But I do want to do some reading. The coffee shop by me, I absolutely love it. I've told you guys before. I've showed you it a million times. It's called Gathering Grounds, and they're for a good cause. And I love their coffee and their food. But it is so loud in there. It sounds like you're at the fucking club. It's like Ariana Grande, like screaming the whole time you're trying to work or just like read or whatever. So like I only go there if it's to like meet up with a friend or like, you know, just grab something real quick. Like I tried to work there like a week or 2 ago. I had like a bunch of stuff to do and I had a call, like a Zoom call and whatnot. It like gave me more anxiety, not less. So yeah, so we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're gonna go to Target. Once I park, I'm gonna deposit the check, then go to Walgreens, and then maybe go somewhere to read. Maybe I'll just read in my car. I know that sounds weird, but you guys know I love being in the car. It's so peaceful, and I don't want to sit with it running for too long. I don't know, you guys. This is so hard. I'm just kidding. It's not hard. I have much harder things going on in my life right now. Why is this person behind me pissed that we're stopped at a red light? I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry the light is red. I wish I could change it for you. I deposited the check. I have money now. Feeling a little less anxious about that, but I am feeling anxious about how full this parking lot is. So I am going to wear my headphones. I'm glad I brought them. I wasn't sure if I would need them or not, and I'm really glad I brought them because, again, I'm not letting anything ruin my day. This is all about me, okay, people? It's my world. You're just living in it. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't have anything playing, but I'm still gonna turn them on just in case I do end up playing something or someone calls or whatever. Okay, I have my strawberry bag. Do I need everything that's in here? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I will talk to you guys after. I'm gonna bring my Alani in there, otherwise it's just gonna get warm in here and I'm not gonna wanna drink it. Okay. We're good. Let's do this. Like after 3 o'clock. I need to approve those proofs by 4. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have done it before I left the house. Actually, I think I did plan on doing it before I left the house and I forgot. The alarm did not help, so I have to go back home. There's still some stuff that I need, but I'm gonna have to go back home and do that and then leave the house again to finish the rest of my errands. There is nothing I love shopping more for than beauty products, except for maybe books. I don't really like shopping for clothes. I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite thing. I mean, I like it, but I don't love it. But like beauty products and books, my favorites. Okay, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. It wouldn't be a me day without me having time blindness as usual. So we're gonna go home, get on the laptop, approve the proofs real quick before the deadline. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go get my prescriptions, find somewhere to read maybe. And I'm really craving Taco Bell, even though I know you're not supposed to be eating it right now because of the parasite. But like, okay, so first they were saying it was Taco Bell. I'm gonna drive and talk. Hold on, and let me take these off. That's not safe. All right, and I need some AC. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear the AC, but it just is what it is. So first they were saying the parasite was from Taco Bell and then from the lettuce from Taco Bell. And now they're saying it's actually not from the lettuce from Taco Bell and it's not Taylor Farm. So we still don't know, I guess. I don't fucking know, you guys. I've just been like cooking everything and hoping for the best. Washing and cooking everything and hoping for the best. And peeling my cucumbers. And I mean, I don't know. I'm so confused about the whole thing. Like, I just keep hearing different things every day. Oh, these are my sunglasses. Shit. So, but I really do want Taco Bell. Like, I've been craving it for weeks and I haven't gotten it because of the parasite. So I kind of want that, but then I was going to make a really cozy dinner. I have everything I need to make like a broccoli Alfredo, chicken broccoli Alfredo pasta with gluten-free pasta. So I kind of want to do that too. I mean, it's after 3 o'clock, but I haven't even had lunch. All I've had today is a banana and almonds and coffee and a Poppy and an Alani. So mostly drinks. Mostly fun drinks. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just burped a lot. I will not be leaving that footage in here. Like, I hit record and I started burping up a storm like a disgusting teenage boy. But I basically am a teenage boy on the inside. I ate my Taco Bell so fucking fast. I was so hungry. I think I inhaled it. Like, I don't think I breathed the whole time I ate it. So just make sure there's nothing in my teeth. Like there's always shit in my teeth, like unless I just flossed 2 minutes ago. Okay. So it is almost 4:30 now. I mean, not that I'm on a timeline. I mean, I'm not now because I already finished what I had to do for work. So, but I do want to read outside before it gets too dark and cold. And I mean, not that it's going to get dark or cold anytime soon, not till like 10 p.m. But Brian is going to be home from work around like 7:30, and then we're going to watch Big Brother when it comes on at 8, because it's always exciting when we're both home at the same time and can actually watch it live. So we're going to do that. So that is why I want to make sure I get all my me time in before he comes home so I can spend time with him.
Bon appétit. Bon appétit. Comment allez-vous? Je suis Julia Child. Enchanté.
Guys, I am 100% in my Nancy Meyers, Nora Ephron, Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton, Meg Ryan era for the foreseeable future, possibly my entire 40s. You know you're approaching 40 when these are the movies that you love. Like, I just want all the chill, cozy, middle-aged vibes. Like, let's go. I'm very happy right now. POV, you just watched Julie and Julia for the first time last night. I don't have an apron, but I am going to finally make my pasta. There we go.
have been so tired every day. Like, I wake up exhausted, I go to bed exhausted, and I don't even have a full-time job right now. So I don't really know what my excuse is. And it's summer. It's not winter where it's like cold and I have an excuse. I don't know. I don't know what it is, you guys. Maybe it's just life. I really feel like after overworking myself for so many years, I think I'm in like permanent fatigue or like permanent burnout. I don't know. It's like I'm tired all the time and I like never feel like doing anything. I've also been kind of depressed and dealing with chronic pain. So, you know, I guess I do have some excuses. Oh, there's Lily. Everyone say hello to Lily. What is all this? Oh, is that just scratches from you? Okay. All right, and there's more. Okay, we're moving you. I only have like 10 minutes to talk to you guys. I don't even know why I set up the camera. I was gonna like start working on uploading my book to Amazon because that's what I'm doing today. I'm very excited. Lily, can you leave me alone for like 2 seconds? Okay, thank you. So yeah, I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys right now, but oh no, I do know, because I wanted to tell you that today is the day. Today is the day that I'm uploading everything to Amazon, and we are starting the publishing process. I need to, well, first there's like three or four more little edits that I have to make. And then, yeah, and then it'll be under review, and it's so exciting. So I was thinking about, you know me, how dramatic I am. I was thinking about like making a whole event out of this, basically. Like, I'm probably gonna get cute and like film a reel and stuff like that. Just like with everything else, though, I always think it's interesting whenever you're doing anything big and life-changing, whether it's a move, a career change, starting your own business, having a baby, getting married, going to college, like anything that's like a big thing in your life. It's always interesting to me, like, who actually follows through. You know what I mean? Like, that always gives me a little chuckle, because, you know, it's usually not the people that you think will. Like, there's this girl who, I know her from high school, but she was a year or two older than me. We were in theater together. That's how we knew each other. And she has been my number one biggest fan through this whole thing. And like, I haven't seen her in 20 years, more than 20 years. And it's like every post, everything, like she's so excited. She can't wait to read it. Like, she's on top of like everything that I'm doing with this. And, you know, there's some people that are a lot closer to me that haven't said a damn thing, or have, you know, said they're going to do things and then didn't, or, you know, it's just always really interesting to me, like, who comes out of the woodwork. But one thing with me that I've always kept in mind, because I forgive, but I don't forget. And I'm an Aries, so we keep receipts. And I know who's going to ride in the limo with me. Okay? So, you know, there's going to be opportunities for people in the future, and I know who I'm bringing, because they were there for me. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, so I have a separate file with the edits that I was going to implement. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do these edits real quick. It's literally like copying and pasting. Like I know exactly what I'm gonna do instead. So hopefully that'll take me like 10 minutes, 15 at the most. And then I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna bring my laptop with me, and I think we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble to officially finish this. I think that's gonna be iconic. Clearly I'm not cute, so that did not go according to plan. I should have known. Like, why did I think it was going to take 10 minutes to do 4 edits? It took me an hour to do 1. Because I'm a perfectionist. And I decided I am not going to have beta readers anymore. This was the one time that I'm using beta readers because it has been a shit show. Like, so from my research, I found that people usually have anywhere from like 5 to 10 beta readers who read the book before you do the final edits, and they kind of help you. You know, it's not exactly proofreading. It's more like they're looking for pacing and tone and, you know, just like, how does this book feel as a reader? And I asked a bunch of people. A few of them were lined up months ago. Like, there were people who were like, oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds amazing. I'd love to do it. But like with everything else, I mean, this is kind of what I was alluding to before in the last clip, but people are unreliable. Like, I think that's just like a fact of life. And, you know, hold on, let me count. So, okay, I had 3 friends that read rom-coms that said they were going to do it for sure. That was months ago. And I've been keeping them in the loop ever since. And then I had one friend who she is also a writer. So I had her read it. There was a friend of a friend who is an actual editor that I told you guys about. So she read it. Basically, okay, so that's 6 people, right? So, and then there were 2 bookstore employees at Flyleaf that were going to read it. And they never responded. I had another friend of a friend that was going to read it. I want to say I had like at least 10 people solid. Yeah, Brian had a friend, and then his friend's wife. Yeah, I probably had easily 10 people that were supposed to read it for me. Only 3 people read it all the way through, and 1 person like a third of the way through. And that's fine. Like, I don't need everyone to do everything for me, okay? That's not what this is about. My thing is this: don't commit to something if you're not really going to do it, because it wastes my time, and I could have asked someone else who was more reliable. That is one of my number 1, like, top 3 pet peeves is unreliability. Do not commit to something if you can't actually do it. And if you can't, at least send me a fucking explanation, you guys. I can't believe, like, none of the people who didn't finish the book, well, one person who didn't finish the book actually said, I'm sorry I can't finish the book, but I'll read as much as I can. No one else, you guys, like 6 people, never even responded at all. I mean, I'm like in shock, honestly. I think that is so rude and unprofessional, especially for the bookstore employees. Like, I just think, again, this is all a learning experience. This is my first time doing this. I'm realizing what I want and don't want. And I don't want to be around unreliable people. And I don't think that I can handle having beta readers again, because I don't like when I don't know if I can count on you or not. And these readers all committed to finishing the book and leaving a review on the 1st, and I sent them a very professional, structured email with the questions that I wanted answered. And then the people that did respond even, didn't follow instructions either. I don't like when people don't follow instructions and don't follow through. Like, I don't think it's that hard to say, like, hey, I'm sorry, but I can't actually do this. I thought I could, but I can't. Or, I have some extra feedback. Is it okay if I give you that, even though you only ask these questions? Like, I don't know. I don't like the way, I don't like the way my beta readers handled it. But, maybe that's normal. But I mean, this is why I'm solo dolo, you guys. I am a solopreneur. I don't like working with teams because I get really confused when I get different opinions. When I have a bunch of different people's opinions, it really confuses me and stresses me out. And it makes me question everything. It makes me want to rewrite and scrap the whole fucking thing. So I feel like it would just be better. Like, my friend Sarah has been amazing through this whole thing. And then Cassie is the one that I said has been like my #1 fan. Like, I might have her be a beta reader next time just because she's been so committed, like, for no reason, just because she likes the idea of the book, which is like what I want. Like, I want people to read the book because they want to, not because they're my friend or they feel like they have to or whatever. Like, it's an obligation. So anyway, I'm going to keep Sarah for sure. Like, I think Sarah is going to be like my one beta reader in the future. And then I'm going to actually I'm going to manifest, and I am going to put out into the universe. I'm going to expect to have the money for a real editor who actually wants to work with me and communicate and is professional and getting paid. I am planning on doing that. So in the future, it'll be one beta reader, which is Sarah, one real actual editor that's not someone I know or someone that someone else knows that I know, and me. And that's it. Editor, beta reader, me. Not a whole bunch of people who maybe I can help you, maybe not, I don't know. Or, oh, I'm going to help you, but then not respond to any of your emails, not even acknowledge the fact that you just, spent over a year writing this book and then sent it to me for free before anyone else got to read it. No big deal. No big deal. Nothing to have gratitude for at all. What's that? Oh. There's there's something going on. Some kind of a festival or something. Anywho. Life of a writer. This is behind the scenes of a first-time debut self-publishing author, all the ups and downs and the frustrations, and this is part of it. And so now I know what I want, I know what I need, I know what works for me and my brain and how I think and how I roll. And yeah, I'm excited. It's all part of the process, and this is good. We're working out the kinks. And then next book is going to be so much smoother because I will have been through all of this before, But I got to get away from these people because they are way too slow and I'm already late for my appointment. So I don't understand what we're doing, guys. I just realized I could have been vlogging this whole time. I just spent 3 hours uploading everything to Amazon for the paperback. I did not think it would take that long. I thought it would take like maybe like 20 minutes. And I was actually going to like hit publish from a bookstore. I think I told you guys this. Yeah, I did tell you guys this earlier today because I was like, well, clearly I'm not doing that at the moment. And I never ended up doing it because it just took so long to do that. I was like, I just want to be done. It's like at the end of a pregnancy and you're like, I just want this baby out of me. I don't really care. Just do it.
Hello, you guys. I am so tired. I'm in bed, if you couldn't tell. And I did it. I published my, oh my gosh. I gotta take this off. Okay. I published my paperback in my Kindle version of the Love Lottery, and I'm so proud of myself. And it took 5 hours and over a year of writing and editing and all of that, and it turned out to only be 161 pages, which is funny because I feel like I worked so hard on it and I'm like, how is it not more pages? But I'm really proud of myself anyway, and I think I know that I still told a complete story. And was it perfect? No, and I'm sure in years to come I'll get better and I'll look back and I'll think like it, wasn't as good as I think it is right now. But I mean, I already know it's not perfect now. Like, even when I was uploading everything, I kept noticing things. Well, and a lot of the formatting was wrong and I kept having to fix that. I had to upload and re-upload stuff so many times. And then I still, even after all that, I realized there was one more thing that I forgot to delete. And so once this review is done by Amazon, I have to go in and re-upload it again with that correction. But I was like even noticing things as I was going through the Kindle, because there was a lot of stuff that I had to change with the Kindle version. And now I know, like, most of the fonts that I used in different things did not translate to the ebook version. But yeah, as I was going through that, I was like, oh, maybe I should change that sentence, or maybe I should change that. And I'm like, it's never gonna end. It is never gonna end with me, because I'm such a perfectionist that, like, if I keep editing and editing, I'm just like, I'm never gonna actually publish it. It's like never gonna happen, because it's never gonna be good enough for me. So I just have to like let it go and believe that it's gonna be okay. So yeah, I had to choose to trust myself and my like original intuition when I was like, yeah, this book is complete. Yeah, so now it's like after midnight, and I just wanted to give you guys an update because I realized I did not update you. So after that, I hung out with Brian. We watched some of What We Do in the Shadows. We played Baldur's Gate, and now I was gonna read, but I might just have to go straight to bed or just like watch something on YouTube because I'm very tired, as I already said. So yeah, but I have a lot of other work to do over the next couple weeks. I'm gonna try not to think about it too much, but I also can't stop for too long. I did take like a staycation the last few days, so that was really nice. But I'm very proud of myself, and I do need to like get myself a little treat. I was thinking like an espresso martini or something, so yeah, we'll see.
This is like the worst I've ever looked, but I have to. Like, this angle and everything is like so bad, but I don't really care because I was gonna announce that I am officially a published author. My ebook is now available on Amazon. You can buy it for $9.99 or read it for free on Kindle Unlimited. And I kind of can't believe I'm saying those sentences, but I can, because I have been working on this for over a year, and it just feels so right. And I've had this dream since I was 7 years old. So like, it feels so right. It feels like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And like, this is like, I'm excited, but I'm not like bouncing off the walls because this is just the way that it's supposed to be. And it's kind of like about damn time. So I'm very excited in that way. And just this like quiet, you know, pride that I have with, you know, this was all me. Like when you're writing a book, it's a massive project that's just you, and you don't know if you're ever going to make any money from it. And it's just a huge, quiet accomplishment that like no one really sees. And it's not something that's really like celebrated. And I think it's just a very powerful thing when you've done something like that. And so if you've ever done something like that, I am so proud of you, because it's not like I, you know, won this award on this stage in front of all these people. It's not like, you know, one of those life milestones like getting married or having a baby where people throw parties for you and send you money and give you gifts. And like, this isn't one of those types of accomplishments. It's something that people don't really see that often or celebrate that often. And so, oh my gosh, I can't even look at myself right now, you guys. This is so bad. Like you can tell how much I've worked on this book this weekend because, oh, and by the way, there are still things that I need to fix and change with the ebook. The paperback, okay, so here's where we're at. The paperback is, let me show you this for you guys. For anyone who wants like behind the scenes, let me show you this. Okay, so this is my bookshelf on Amazon. So if you ever decide to do this yourself, this is what it looks like when you publish a book on there. So I have, sorry, I'm shaking right now. I haven't eaten yet. So this means that I'm enrolled in Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free as one of your books that you can borrow. Let me go closer. Okay. And then the ebook is actually, oh, I need to refresh this. Okay, I haven't opened my laptop since last night. I've been looking at my phone. So yeah, the ebook is live, but I did just do an update that's in review. I have more updates to do. I'm sorry, I don't know what is going on with the camera. And then the paperback is in review. So you can buy the ebook now. Like I said, there's still some formatting changes that I need to make, some updates that are in process, but you can totally read the whole thing today if you want. And like I said, it's $9.99, or you can read it for free on Kindle Unlimited if you have that. I do. I think it's great. It's $11.99 a month, and you can read like 12 books at a time. I've been using it for years. And then the paperback is still in review. Hopefully that'll be ready by tomorrow, because I already know that there's stuff that I need to change. I think I told you guys that last night. Tomorrow's Monday, so that should still give me time by Friday. I might not get the proof back before then. The funny thing is that the proof can take 5 to 10 days to send to the author, but once the book is live, which will be, like I said, like tomorrow, hopefully around then, you can order it through Prime. So I could order my own book tomorrow, get it with Prime by, Wednesday, and I might not even get the proof for like 2 weeks. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know why, like, you can't get your proofs via Prime, because it just kind of like I'm gonna get the proof after someone else could just buy my book and read it. I don't understand that timeline. So that's why I might like buy my own book through Prime, because I think I'll get that before the proof. And then I'll really be able to see the changes that I need to make, because the physical copy will be in my hands. I mean, I already know the changes I need to make, but like, just in case there's anything else that like didn't pop up on the screen, like, it's kind of weird how like you can preview everything. You can preview your whole paperback, you can preview your whole ebook. And there were still things that, like with the ebook, when I opened it up on my phone on the Kindle app, because I decided to go in and try, and I grabbed it with my own Kindle Unlimited membership, and I went through the whole thing. And there were still some pages in the back that didn't look right, and they did look right in the preview. So that's why it's confusing and why I've had to like upload it and re-upload it a million times. So hopefully by Friday, by the actual, launch party that night, everything will be under control. But if you want to get in on it right now, I mean, I don't know when this vlog is going up, but at this point you can order anything. But that is what's going on as of today, which is July 26th, I think. Yeah, July 26th. So, and tomorrow is Brian's birthday. So tomorrow I have to be like fully in girlfriend mode, and I cannot deal with any of this. I mean, not that he would care, because he doesn't really care about his birthday, but I do. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it up. And by that, I mean, we're going to like Coney Island for lunch. Because that's where we're at financially, but it'll be really fun. And I'm going to spend the day with him. So I'm excited. Hello, you guys. I am back in my favorite spot on the couch. I took a bath today. I feel like sometimes I'm so repetitive. I'm like always doing the same things, but I guess that's just life, right? Like we have our little rituals and routines. I have an Alani. I had a coffee earlier, but it's already like 3 or something, and I haven't even started really doing anything important. And I have these grain-free pretzels, which taste like cardboard, but it just makes me feel like I'm eating pretzels because I really gotta lock down on my nutrition. Just found something between the cushions of the couch. It's always fun. I am going to be today. Okay, these days between hitting publish on the book and launching and celebrating the book, like I hit publish on, I think it was Saturday night. The launch party is this Friday night, and then the paperback comes out Saturday. The paperback, here's a little secret. The paperback is actually, you can purchase it right now. You can order it, but there are some things that I still need to fix before I feel comfortable really promoting it. Although I don't know if those things will be fixed by this weekend. And honestly, whatever, I don't care. Like I'm to the point, I mean, I told you guys, I'm to the point where I'm like, okay, the pregnancy's over. I'm done. Let's just go. She has to scratch herself right here, right by my head, and move the entire couch. I don't know why she had to get up there to do that. Why did you have to do that, Missy? Anyways, I swear cats are like, or animals in general are like permanent toddlers. Like it's always so funny to me when people don't want kids, but they do want animals. Like animals don't grow up. I mean, they die sooner, unfortunately, but like you're gonna have to clean up their poop forever. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is when you have an animal. Okay, so what I was trying to say, I am doing this thing called Project Catch Up on the things that I haven't been doing because I've been depressed and in pain and finishing a book and doing all of these other things. So like these next few days, I'm gonna be working on social media work for my client, Tiffany. I'm gonna be hopefully working on my budget. I'm gonna be just doing some things that have been on my list for a long time that I just have not been able to tackle because they're bigger projects. Like I have a couple of videos that I need to edit for Tiffany, and it's probably going to take, I would say, at least 2 hours. And then for my budget, I mean, I'm guessing it's probably going to take me like a full day or two. Like it's going to take me several hours. So I just haven't been able to carve out that much of a, that big of a block of time. So also like some housework type of things, organization, just a lot of stuff that has kind of had to be put on the back burner these last few months. So right now I'm going to be editing those 2 long form videos for Tiffany. I already started editing one of them. We filmed them like 5 months ago and I still haven't posted them. So I'm going to be working on that for the next couple hours. I'm going to set a timer for 2 hours. I am completely dreading this, by the way. And then when I'm done with that, I might force myself to work on my budget. I don't know. I'm having a really hard time lately doing anything that's not like writing my book or reading for fun. Like, I have not had any motivation to do any work for anyone else. Like, it's been really hard for me to pull that energy out of me, because I feel like all the energy that I have is spent on just getting through the day and like staying comfortable and managing my pain. And then, you know, I have to start working out again. I've gained a couple pounds. Like, there's just so much going on, and I feel like it never really ends and it never really slows down. Like, as soon as it slows down, like something else happens just to like fill whatever the thing is that just ended. And so I'm just, I don't know, I'm kind of in a weird mood. Like, yesterday was Brian's birthday, and I was really emotional and depressed like the whole day, and I felt really bad because it was his birthday. But I don't know, I think maybe it's just like the crash of like the excitement of hitting publish on my book, and like, you know, spending over a year on it, and just like all of this buildup, and I'm probably just crashing a little bit. So anyway, I'm just going to probably very slowly and painfully do this work that I have been putting off for months, and then do more stuff that I don't want to do that I've been putting off for months. I have no excuses, because there's nothing that I really have to do this week for my book except just wait for launch day. I did order a copy of my paperback through Prime, so it'll be here by Friday. It's supposed to get here on Friday. Today is Tuesday. Friday night is the launch party, so I can have it in my hands for that night. But like I said, next week I am putting off all additional changes, anything else with the formatting, anything having to do with the back end stuff of the book. I'm putting that off for next week. Heavy promotion next week. A lot of stuff is going to be for next week, because right now I'm still just, you know, waiting for the official launch. Like, it hasn't even officially launched. So this is kind of like some limbo time where I'm like, okay, like I can do some of these things where, you know, I was on more of a deadline, more of a time crunch with this book, and then I can do some of these things that didn't necessarily have a deadline. So I don't know if I'm making sense at all. I feel like I have been just living in a cloud of exhaustion for months. Like, I am super out of it, and my ADHD is like off the charts, and I feel like a zombie. Like, I feel like a zombie pretty much every day, and I've been feeling like that for a long time. Like, that hasn't really improved. So actually, I think it's gotten worse. So just like the brain fog, and just, you know, I have like I said, no motivation. My focus and attention is terrible. I have no energy. I'm just very sluggish and very, like, again, I don't even know if like what I'm saying is making sense. Like, I feel like I can't even function as a human being. Like, my brain is just not fully turned on. It's like I haven't fully woken up in the last couple months. Like, I go to bed tired. I wake up tired. I'm tired all day. And I'm just like it's like that meme that's like, I'm a permanently exhausted pigeon or something like that. It's like my ducks aren't even in a row. I don't know. I don't remember what it is, but it's something like that. I'm just like permanently exhausted. So, but I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. You know, like I said, I mean, I'm barely working at all. So like, it's not like I'm working too much and that's why I'm tired. Like, you know, I mean, I don't really have any excuse. I just think, again, like I said the other day, I think I just have permanent burnout from years of working too hard. And now I like can barely work at all. So every day is a struggle. Every day is a journey. But we are getting through it. And in the meantime, we have caffeine. And I'm going to do just as much as I can and grind it out. So here we go. I have good news and bad news. So the good news is I had my ultrasounds on my pelvis and my abdomen today to see what the bulge is on the right side of my body that has gotten bigger and keeps causing more pain. And there's nothing in there. There's nothing, there's no mass, there's no fluid, there's no nothing. So it's either inflammation or it's fat. And I don't know why I randomly have fat just in that spot. It's really weird because my left love handle is like half the size. So I don't know how this happened. But the good news is I'm going to start working out again. I worked out today. I did just like a 15-minute YouTube video targeting hip fat because I'm like, if the doctors can't do anything to even out my asymmetry, then I'm going to work on my own asymmetry. And I know you can't target fat, but I'm going to try anyway. So there's that. So I did work out. I'm going to start working out every day again. And, you know, I'm not going to be lifting anything heavy. That's something I'm still not going to do. But beyond that, I'm pretty much going to do whatever I want. And starting PT again. I am going to get a hip injection in a couple weeks. And then I do have a mammogram because I have a lump in my left breast. So we'll check that out. But I just wanted to give you guys a little health update. A lot has been going on this year. It's just been one thing after another. They can't really figure out what's wrong with me, honestly. Like, they basically keep changing their theories, and every test like rules a theory out. And I did get a lumbar injection that didn't do anything. I'm hoping this hip injection works because I've had pain on the right side of my body for the last 12 years since I had my son, and it's never gone away. It's I've been able to take care of it with like chiropractic care and different things, but for the most part, I have chronic pain. And so, but the bulge thing is not helping. It's putting more pressure on my leg. So whatever it is, fat, inflammation, something that the ultrasounds didn't pick up, whatever it may be, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not putting my life on hold. I'm not putting my healthy habits on hold. I haven't worked out since April. So today felt really, really good. And I'm going to keep going. And, you know, if they say there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me. And I'm just going to go with that. And, you know, I have meds for pain, and I'm just going to push through and live my life because I don't want to just sit around being depressed anymore. And, you know, I just feel like so much of my progress has disappeared, and I don't want to feel that way. And if losing some weight again or getting toned again or just working out again, if any of those things help this bulge go down and even out my hips so that I, you know, look a little better, walk a little better. Like I tend to waddle when I walk. So I've really been paying attention to that and not like catering to the bulge so much because I think that is like making it worse. So yeah, I'm going to be strong and I'm going to do this, and I'm excited. So welcome to the next health journey, and it's going to be great. I'm going to make a healthy lunch. This morning for breakfast, I had a nice shaken espresso from Starbucks with almond milk and 1 pump of marshmallow and 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla. And I had the spinach and feta wrap. And it's now 4:30 and I haven't had lunch yet. So this is a very late lunch, but that's okay. I had to fast. I had 2 ultrasounds and I had to fast for the first one. So I kind of got a late start with my eating and drinking and everything. I just bought a bunch of produce the other day. People are freaking out about this parasite thing. The only thing that has actually been factually like reported to be affected is shredded iceberg lettuce. Packaged shredded iceberg lettuce. That's literally the only thing that they have found the parasite in. But Facebook and social media will tell you it's in everything. Don't eat any produce. Don't eat any fruits and vegetables. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of carbs and sugar and fried food and fast food. And no, I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay. So sorry. So I don't have any iceberg lettuce in the house, but I do have other produce and I'm not worried about it. I am going to take one of these, getting back into my immunity shot life. Oh, you know what I can also take? What I really want to do is, maybe I'll do that today. I want to go on Amazon and order like little mini kind of jars like this. Is this a jar? What would you call it? I don't know, mini shot bottle like this. I want to get like glass ones that I can reuse and wash, because I want to pre-mix this to take every morning, because if I have to measure it out every day, like I haven't been taking it because it just takes an extra few minutes and it's annoying. So I just don't do it. But these 3 things are from the Olive Tree people or something. Olive Tree Pharmacy. My friend Becky, I have 2 friends named Becky, by the way, but one of my friends named Becky sells this stuff, and it's like really good for anti-inflammatory. So it's something that I want to, like, basically what I'm going to do as far as nutrition is, well, and everything is focus on anti-inflammatory ingredients and things like that, because I think it'll help me, like, no matter what's going on. So I got chia seeds, I got walnuts, I have almonds in the living room I was munching on. Ooh, maybe I'll have my salmon burger. I was gonna have it for dinner. I made salmon burgers and sweet potatoes and broccoli last night. It was so good. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? What was missing was some kind of rice. So I think I might do that. So I think I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna have those leftovers right now. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. I'm gonna put cauliflower rice on the bottom of the bowl. I kind of made it into a bowl, which is really nice. Oh, and I used this really delicious, what's it called? Hoisin sauce. So good. It's kind of like teriyaki. I know it has sugar in it, but it's only 5 grams. That's fine. But yeah, so I am like, I'm feeling motivated, you guys. I just felt like, you know what? Let me close this. Hold on. I'm sick of being a victim, and I'm sick of being like, feeling like I have no control over my situation. And some things I don't have control over, but I am taking control of how I'm treating my body. Sorry, I'm pulling hair out, but there are some things that I can control that I'm taking control of again. So we're doing it. Starting with this. And then I do need to make, I'm gonna put some broccoli in there again. And then I have, this is the salmon patty. Oh, I just got paid, yay. Both of my accounts were negative, so yay. This is the salmon patty and the sweet potato. Just gonna heat that up. And is it weird if I put chia seeds in the bowl? I feel like no. Like, aren't there usually, I feel like there's a lot of like teriyaki salmon bowls and stuff that have like some kind of seed. Like sesame seeds, poppy seeds, but I don't know. I'm gonna put chia seeds in it. We're just gonna try it. Like, why not? Ooh, I forgot I have this juice. Okay, I have time for that. Actually, I will drink it now. Okay, so I'm gonna have this juice as well. And I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. I think I'm good. I think this is gonna be big enough. So I'm gonna heat up the cauliflower. Also, I did start drinking again when I hurt myself. So we are cutting that shit out, because I feel like alcohol is like the #1 thing that makes me gain weight, or at least makes me gain like inflammation and like makes me puffy. Like, there's nothing else that does it. If I drink, the next day I can tell that I drank just from the way I look. Like, I feel like it bloats my entire body, even if I just have like a couple glasses of wine. So I need to go back to only doing that like once every few months. Cheers. This is gonna be disgusting, but I'm still gonna chug it. It's like drinking salad. But my body has been like craving green things, you guys. Oh, I got 2 new books today. So fucking excited about both of these. This book I have seen everywhere. Everywhere. Like every bookstagrammer has been talking about this book. So, which that means I might love it or hate it, okay? I don't always agree with the girlies online, but this, I've never heard of this, and I saw it, and I was like, I need this immediately. Like, just look at this cover. Did I judge a book by the cover? Absolutely, I did. And you might be asking yourself, Stephanie, where did you get the money for this stuff? Credit cards. Credit cards, baby, credit cards. We're not going to talk about that. That is a next year problem, okay? Right now, I need to get back into my health and wellness era. We'll figure out the finances later. Guys, one thing at a time, okay? I'm about to take the everything shower of all everything showers. Please don't ask me what's on my eye. Add it to the list. Add it to the list list of things that's wrong with my body right now. Speaking of which, I'm naked, which is why I'm filming at this really awkward angle up my nose. My hair is super greasy. I'm so excited to take a full everything shower, like the everything shower of all everything showers. Actually, I'm not excited about it. I hate how long it takes and all the task switching and transitions, but I love the way that it feels after. And I love the way everything smells that I have. And why am I telling you this in this vlog? Well, I mean, it is still the week before my book comes out, technically, to the world, the paperback version. This is what I'm doing, but also because you guys loved the vlog. I'll link it where I linked, oh my God, I can't talk, where I went through all of my beauty products, everything that I use.
Hello, you guys. Don't mind all the sirens in the background. I'm outside and I'm enjoying a beautiful day here in Detroit, Michigan. I did want to come on here and first of all say I decided to speed this up and cut it out. I'm just going to do another video, like I said, showing everything that I use. This was, I don't know, the vlog was already long enough and it's kind of pointless, but yeah, if you have any questions about this stuff, let me know. Things are usually linked in my SHOPMY or my Amazon. But I did just want to come on here and thank you all again for all of your support during this book journey. I wanted to let you know that I am going to be downloading the Facebook version of the launch party and then uploading it to YouTube. I might do some edits and have some extra stuff in there. I might not, but I wanted to do that for you guys because I know that the live on YouTube and on Instagram were both really dicey. We've actually been having internet problems. There were some other things that happened. I was supposed to have 2 additional devices that weren't working. So, you know, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, but I am going to tack on at the end of this the reel where I am opening my book for the first time in case you haven't seen it. And then, like I said, I will be posting a separate video that's going to be the launch party. So I hope that you are subscribed and you can come back and watch that and celebrate more with me. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and excited. Book 2 is coming. The audiobook version of book 1 is coming. We might even do a movie or a TV series. There's a lot going on. So keep watching and yeah, I'm just in a good place with this. And you know, even though the world is crazy and life sucks sometimes, we have each other and that's amazing. So make sure you post a comment below, say hi, tell me who you are, where you're from, and I would love to get to know you more. Love you guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so beyond excited about this. This is not a normal Amazon package. This is my first published novel, my first paperback copy, and I'm gonna do it on camera right now. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I guess I'm just so excited because this is something that I've wanted since I was 7 years old. I wrote in my diary, my first diary, I got it on my 7th birthday. And I wrote that one day someone is going to read my words and be inspired, and I'm going to help other women feel less alone. And this was in 1994. This was before the internet and social media. I didn't know how that was going to happen, but I knew that it was going to happen. Started my first blog in 2010. I went on to be a blogging coach and a life coach, and I had a podcast. Now I have a YouTube channel. I've written other ebooks and I've had courses and classes and things like that. So many things. I've never done this, and this was always the number one thing. This was my number one dream that I wanted to achieve in my life. And I am just beyond grateful. So without further ado, let's open her up. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Here she is. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking. She's beautiful. She's perfect. She's everything I wanted her to be. My first published novel. I've written other novels. I wrote my first novel in 2nd grade. It was 100 pages. I hand wrote the whole thing and hand drew the illustrations, which I am not good at drawing, by the way. I hired someone to do this. Her name is Chelsea Kemp, if you need a good designer, and she will be designing all of my books in the series. I'm just so happy. Thank you so much to anyone who's already purchased it, already read it. Make sure you leave a review and let me know who your favorite character is, what your favorite moment was, and don't forget to come back here at midnight tonight for the launch party.